Good afternoon. My name is Michael Good, and I'll be going over my interpersonal communication project, HSER 508. Today's date is May 13th, 2011. Introduction. What is interpersonal communication? Interpersonal communication is a type or kind of communication that happens when the people involved talk and listen in ways that maximize the presence of the personal. Interpersonal communication is a very important part of our lives. Also takes place with people we hardly know. Next. Communication is defined as the label, the continuous complex collaborative process of verbal and nonverbal meaning and making. Communication consists mainly of getting your ideas across. Next. Stewart writes, communication involves more than one person getting an idea, sending the message to another, the other receiving the message, and formulating ideas from the message. Successful communication involves people's ability to continuously connect to each other rather than distribution of ideas back and forth. Next. Enlarging the conversation. Enlarging the conversation is understanding who you are as a person and being able to decipher who others are. In return, this will assist you in communication effectively and enlarge the conversation. Next. Interpersonal communication. Interpersonal communication is a subset of this communication general process, a particular kind of type or communication. The counterpart of impersonal communication. Next. Communication skills. Who am I? I am personality type S/C and or C/S. What people expect of you? Outgoing, care about others, prefer helping others by solving their problems, leadership style reserved, and also can lead. Next. Overachieving goal, OAG. Improve my communication as a whole. Listening, level 1, listener, empathetic listener. Speaking more effectively and more often. Recognize and improve weaknesses. Distribute factual information and give supportive reasoning to back up statements. Next. Self-evaluation. Individual resources description. The positive, great friend, handle conflicts well, strive for peace and harmony, patience, loving, and kind. Negative, want to solve other problems, want to solve other people's problems, short attention span, and an overachiever. Next. Potential barriers. Selective listening, hearing what I want to hear, fake listener, self-conscious listener, giving advice and giving praise. All this from resources of Burley and Allen. Next. Noise pollution. Noise pollution is distractions that can hinder you from listening effectively. There are also two kinds of noise pollution, internal and external. Next. Noise pollution, internal noise pollution. Hearing what you want to hear, biased listening, listening with emotions, being a self-conscious listener. External noise pollution, loud noise, clock watching, time pressure deadlines, view of outside activity or scenery. Next. Plan of action. Number 1, work toward listening level 1 and being an empathetic listener, being receptive or sensitive. entering the private world of the other and becoming thoroughly at home in it. Listening from the heart, which opens the doorway to understanding, caring, and empathy. Number 2, use supportive language when talking to myself. This works best because it leads to successful behavior and reinforces positive self-esteem. Next. Number 3, self-discipline properly. Knowing how to disclose correctly, being careful not to use strategic self-presentation. Number 4, rid myself of flat brain syndrome. There are 4 goals to counter this syndrome. Number 1, reduce emotional disturbance. 2, clarify thinking. 3, increase self-confidence. 4, build supportive friendship. And last, number 5, reduce giving advice and giving praise. According to Burley Allen, it would be more beneficial if I was to express my ideas and information rather than give advice. This leaves listeners to decide for themselves. Although we look for praising people as a positive, many receivers view it as a negative. Next. In conclusion, with listening, we can begin healing others and ourselves, and the world healing perhaps is the ultimate goal of being here. And last end with the Bible verse, cease to hear instruction, my son, and you will stray from the words of knowledge. Proverbs 19:27. This concludes my project for Interpersonal Communication Project HSER 508. Have a great day.